So the number one question I get on YouTube is, how do I get more clients? While it's a mystery why some people seem to find unlimited amounts of work and some people just have a lot harder time, there are systems that you can put into place within your business to where it can pretty much guarantee growth. So I wanted to share some of the most effective things that I've done to go from having no clients or just a few clients to being overbooked constantly and having lots of opportunity to grow a business. Anyways, thanks so much for being here. I hope you're having a great week, and let's get into it. All right, so number one, this is something I hardly see people doing, which is coming up with creative incentives for your clients to refer their friends or colleagues or whatever you want to call them to work with you. So this is the easiest way to get momentum building behind the scenes without actually taking up any of your extra time once you get it set up. So the goal here is to get your clients to do some of the work for you and actually be a part of what you're doing to help you grow and help you do bigger and better things. I know probably the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh, I'll give away a free photo package or a free video package or something like that. But from my experience, nobody really gets excited about that. It's kind of weird. So you've got to figure out what makes them tick and capitalize on that for yourself. So whether that's like a gift card to a really good restaurant or like a spa day or really just any like popular local thing that people do, that can start to get people excited about doing something. I know up front it sounds like you're going to be spending a lot of money to do this, but you're probably just not thinking about this right. So yes, it costs you money to give people prizes, to give them free stuff, to give them rewards, but the overall benefit for your business, which is having a much higher net profit over time, is going to far outweigh the upfront cost for you, which is, like $200 to $400 or something like that, depending on what you're trying to sell and what's worth it for you. All right, next point, staying on their minds. Okay, you want your clients and people in your industry to know you exist and to be thinking about you and constantly reminded about you. Not in like a spammy, annoying way, but in a genuine way where they want to be a part of it. Okay, so a couple quick practical things you can do to do this is obviously posting on social media, like Instagram stories, post some like positive, exciting stuff, not just pictures of your gear, not just pictures of your work. Just give people a feeling of what it might be like to be around you, what it might be like to work with you, what some of your company values are and the things you're supporting, and actually support some stuff, including your clients. So for any small business, but especially realtors, they pretty regularly have like big team meetings, they have lunches, they have events, all this stuff. So one thing you can do is get yourself in there. Ask your clients that like working with you if you can go to the event, sponsor events, pay for like cookies or treats or coffee for their breakfast or something like that. And that will just keep putting the positive image of you and your company in front of them. They'll remember you, they'll think about you, they might be more likely to refer you to another person in the industry whenever they're networking also, and so on and so forth. Over time, more people will know about you if you're doing stuff like this. It's more of like a branding move than a immediate, like you get a client, you get a sale. So it's more of a long-term play, but definitely worth it. So I've also done a lot of things like for events, I'll donate a giveaway. So once again, like gift cards to restaurants, movies, cool stuff that anybody would like. So if you can do that, it's a really good marketing move, and what's more fun than seeing someone get excited about a present? It's awesome. All right, next we've got outreach. So paying for Facebook, Instagram ads, cold calling, all the classic stuff that really any small business should be doing if they're trying to grow. I know you saw this coming, but it's actually really, really easy to target specific people in your area, in your industry, in like Facebook groups, and your Facebook ads can pop up in their like Facebook feed. If they're in like Facebook Marketplace, they'll show up there. They'll show up on stories also. Same thing for Instagram. And if someone sees you long enough, if you're offering something that they need, if you're good enough, then eventually they're gonna reach out to you and at least know about you or tell someone else about you. So I think on top of doing all the more organic stuff and brand building stuff, this is a really great strategy because it's like the most time effective way to go from nobody knowing about your business to thousands and thousands and thousands of people potentially knowing about your business. And it's relatively affordable compared to how much time that would take to do organically. So my recommendation to you guys is to spend a day, spend a week, learn about how to target marketing and do some tests. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, you'd be surprised that what people will click on. Like you might just have one photo that they relate to or that they think is cool and they might click it. Or if you have some behind the scenes shots, they might just think, oh, this company looks fun to work with. My photographer's super boring and negative and I don't really like being around them. So they might hire you that day. You never know. You might see results quickly. You might see results over a year. But it's definitely one of the things I highly recommend. Okay, so if you have $0 for marketing, chances are you have tons of time to spend marketing. So you could literally just go to Zillow or any MLS listing site, whatever it is where you are. You can find potential clients, realtors, or whatever business you're in, and find their contact, email them, be nice, and do that like 10 times a day or 10 times a week. Over a year, you will have reached out to tons and tons of people. You're not gonna connect with all of them, but you'll definitely connect with some people, and that's how you can get things started for free. This is where having a portfolio is great because you can show them your portfolio, you can introduce yourself, be friendly, and just let them know that you exist and what you can offer them and do to make their life better. All right, so number 4 is probably the hardest one for some people, but it is be more likable. I know this sounds kind of dumb, but one of the big factors of people actually choosing to work with you is, do they like being around you? Do you make it easy for them? Are you positive? Are you uplifting in their day-to-day life? Everybody's dealing with stuff. Everybody's dealing with negativity. So if being around you helps bring their day up, honestly, that's going to outweigh having a little bit better work than somebody else, even though that's important. We all have room to grow, so I think it's definitely worth spending some time to do a super honest assessment of your interactions with people and how you can improve on them, and becoming a little bit more self-aware of how you affect other people. You'd be surprised, but sometimes just the fact that you even consider somebody is honestly gonna make their day. There's a lot of people out there that can do the job, but not that many people that are great to be around. So be one of those people. Okay, so the last one is something that is not really something you can totally understand until you have been around for a while, and it is just keep working. So just the fact that you are around, you're providing value to people, you're helping people grow their business, you're putting out positivity, you're putting out encouragement. If you're doing all these things with the long game in mind, it's gonna work out in your favor. It's just like building any type of platform. If you're doing good work, if you're working on improving yourself, you're meeting new people, if you're doing all these systems to where what you're doing is gonna be in front of more people, it's just gonna keep building and building and building and building and building, and within like 1 year or even a decade, you're gonna be really surprised on how much you can actually accomplish. But you gotta start now, and I think you can do it. All right, that's it for this one. I know a lot of you have been asking about this question: how do you grow your business? How do you get new clients? So I hope that this video helps you. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the next one. Peace.